Well, hello, my House Flipper 2 darlings, and welcome back to some more House Flipper 2. We're back with the sandbox today. We're going to continue on with a little bit of this before we delve back into that Scooby-Doo DLC. So there's a few things I want to get done today. Let's fly, shall we? I've also made a few changes. I put a dining table down on this level here. I just thought it needed something around here. And I think having that, there's a space for them to come and sit and eat and stuff now. I also used a proper bar in this area, right next to the fridge. I just thought that would have been the perfect place for one down at this level. What else did we do? Lots of little subtle changes here and there. I also took one of your loveliest ideas, and instead of having a big changing room here, we're going to have a sauna in this area. So I changed out that door for this clear glass one, and we're still going to have a toilet in that area, which is going to be the gym, which we are cracking on with today, let me just say. We are also going to be cracking on with more stuff upstairs as well. Oh, little change here. Decided on putting these wooden bars just at this level. One for privacy, not that it needs it, but I just thought that added something to that area. And I'm quite for that. I really am quite for it. What else did we do? I also finished in this area. We put some stuff up on the shelves. I had much more stuff on the shelves when I first did it because the shelves were bigger, but it just looked too busy. I want to try and keep this space, as I said, a little bit more minimalist. So that had to change, but I still think it looks nice. It looks effective. I put a little plant up in the corner there, a mirror. We changed out the light there for something a little bit more mid-century. I also changed the color of the sofa and went a bit darker red of it, just so it's a little bit more moodier. We put a mirror and some lights above the fireplace itself. And I also put some more tiles on the fireplace just to change that around a little bit nicer. And I changed the colour of the rug as well. One of you said it was blending into the floor too much, and I completely agree. So we kept that same tone, but we just went a little bit lighter with it instead. But all in all, I think this is looking bloody smashing now, to be honest. So what we're cracking on with today, we're going to be doing the kitchen and dining room area, which is this space here. And we're also going to be getting downstairs into the sauna and the gym and doing that space there. So that is what we are cracking on with today. And then the final part is coming next week, where we're going to be doing all of this area. So the bathroom, the main bedroom, and what I'm going to turn into now an office. I was going to have this as a children's bedroom, but I'm building this for me more than anyone. And no, not having any children. They're banned from this lot completely. And then also this little like hallway vestibule kind of thing. We're going to be cracking on with that in the next part to get this complete. Then we're going to go straight back into another sandbox, and I want to build a Christmassy festive build. A nice little cottage or something, like a British cottage. I'd really love to try and tackle that in this game and see how we can do it. So that's what we're going to be doing. Yes, we are indeed. Right, nothing left to say. I think where we're going to make a start is in the gym. First thing is first, we need some lights in this joint because you're not going to be able to bloody see, are you? So I'm going to do some spotlights, I think, in the gym area itself, just so we can get as much lighting as we possibly can. How big's that one? Oh, that's perfect. Is that the same wood? I mean, it matches in perfectly, so I'm going to put these around. So let me get a few of these in. I'll turn the lights on. We'll make a start. So the spotlights are up. Let's get them wired into the switch. I forget how many can be put on to one switch. Is it unlimited? Maybe it is, because look, we've got 6 on this one. Yeah, that's better. That gives us a bit of light down here now, doesn't it? Oh, yes, it does indeed. Right, so we need some exercise equipment. Oh, why did I think they had treadmills? They really don't have much at all. I really thought that they had treadmills in this game, and they don't. All they have are like dumbbells and stuff, and a yoga mat. Can I open the yoga mat? No, it's just literally a rolled up mat. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, they've got a gym ladder, but I mean, we could use this down here. Oh, that's really annoying. I really wanted a treadmill. Well, we can't, so we're not going to be doing that. That's a shame. I should have changed the colour of that before I put it down, to be honest. We're going to make it stick in with all of the styles that we've got going here. So it's going to be very black and brown laden. What is this going to be? Oh, okay. I have no idea what that's... Oh, it's going to change the handles, I think. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm going to do 2 of these then, just so it makes it look a little bit fuller. We'll just pretend that we've got a treadmill on order. It hasn't arrived yet, because this gym, it's only recently been built. Thank you. I think what I'll do is make my own yoga mat. I think I'll do that. I could do it with this, couldn't I? Not in that colour, obviously. But if I can grab you to there, bring you into around about there, and then do maybe a 3 long like that. Yeah, I think that. Let me stand on there, get a feel for things. I think it needs to be slightly longer, actually. Not in the fluff, of course, but we'll change that in a second. We'll go for the striped one in a black. There we go. Confirm. Yes, lovely. So with that being said, can we change this for black now, just so it looks like there's another one rolled up? Yeah, I'm kind of vibing with that. Yeah, I like that. And then we can do like a little storage area for some weights there and just put some mirrors on the other side. I think that's going to be the case. Needs to be quite a long mirror. That one, oh, that one there would work in here. Oh, it's very small. What about if I laid into these next to each other? What would that look like? Do you know what? I'm going to do that. I should have changed the colour for these as well. But hey ho, she did not. We'll bring it in the black and then copy the style and put it on the other 2. Yeah, I think that'll work. Lovely. It's quite a big area here that's not going to be used, though. Nothing's stopping us from doing a couple of them, really. In fact, I'm going to put you down here. I'm going to do 1 there. Duplicate that one and put another one there. Just so they've got a lovely view to look out while they do yoga. We'll put some plants around here, or a plant at least, maybe over in that corner. I think maybe using this shelf here as some kind of weight storage would work, but I am going to change the style of it, obviously, to get the dark minge in. Beautiful. So it matches in with our aesthetics. That's perfect, Aiden. It really is. Why am I pressing every other button apart from the one that I need? I think just doing 2 of them side by side would work out quite nicely. I'm into that, and I'm going to laden that up with some dumbbells. We'll go for the hexagonal ones. Are these the only size we can do? Hopefully not. In fact, let's just put them 1 in each of the spaces. Like that. That'd be great. Is that the only ones we've got? The only hexagonal ones, yes. Never mind. What I can do is put the bigger ones down here. 1 there, 1 there, and we'll do 2 more at the top. And then I can use some kettlebells. Where are they? There they are. Not in that colour, please. Black. Aesthetics. And then I'm going to flop kettlebells. Maybe a foam roller. I know that we've got one of them. There we go. Not in bronze. No. Sticking in with the styles we've got. Thank you. I'm going to do a foam roller there. Maybe 1 more there. And I think, actually, I'm just going to pop these. Can I fit you in there? Oh, we can, look. I'm going to do 1 there. Why am I pressing every other button apart from the one that I need? Tell you why. Silly bum. Gonna do 2 yoga mats out there like that. Yeah, that looks cool. I like it. Very nice indeed. Now, this being a gym, I would love some kind of stereo down here. Even if it's just a speaker on the wall. Have they got wall-mounted speakers? I don't think they do they? They've got these, though. Oh, you can mount them up. Oh, no, you can't. Well, I could. I could move that. Is that the smallest? No, this one is. Look. Okay. Right, this one, but different colours, thank you. These ones, right, I'm going to plop 1 there. Can I do what I want to do? Transform it. Pop you up there. There we go. And then do the same with this one. Let me see that. Yeah, there we go. Ah, I'm very much for that indeed. I really am. And then, as I said, I want to get a big plant in here. So let's get in a nice big terracotta pot. I'm going to pop you around there. And then I want to get a big bushy number in. Oh, are these new? I think they are, aren't they? Oh, we've got fiddle leaves, loves. Let me see you. Oh, you look bloody glorious there. You really do. Yeah. Now, is that too minimalist? Or no, it's not. Now that I can see it from this angle, I'm more than happy with it. Oh, look at us in our fancy new gym. Let me just say. We're moving on into the sauna. So, I want wall-mounted lights here. I might even use the same ones from the pool and just put a few of these around. Like, one there. What height is that? It's like this height, isn't it? It doesn't go in the middle, weirdly. Is that enough? I think it is. Yeah, okay. And I want to do a wraparound sauna moment. I have no idea how these saunas work. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've got this. We've got that one. We've got stuff to put up on the walls as well. So I'd probably prefer something a little bit more modern in here. And it does need to be in black. Black. And black. Okay. And if I put this one here, and then I could wrap the bench around it, maybe. Obviously going for that. So if I can get you to there, you there. How do we do the corner pieces, actually? Maybe that's the best thing to start off with. Oh, that looks like an end piece, not a corner piece to me. Okay. Well, this is what we're going to have to do then, maybe. If I did one there, get the corner piece and put it on there. We'll change the colours for these in a minute. Can I... Yeah, I can whiffle it in there, look. Where are you going? There we go. There. There. Is that the door? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that's very small. I'm going to move the door. I'm going to put the door coming from this way. Like that. Going into the bathroom that way. So then I could do another one and then get in another corner piece. And flop you to there. Bring this in tighter now, so it looks like it's all joined. Oh, that looks perfect. It didn't need a corner piece, really. Fits in there a dream look. Very happy with that. Copy the style from these, plonk them onto there, and then we need to do the bench back. So I don't want it to be right against it. I think it needs to be up about that height. 1, 2. Oh, in fact, I'm going to have to do the same here. One there, and I'm just going to have to join it like that. That's fine. Really? Can you not? Right, I'm going to put you to there, and then I'm going to transform it. This is like the move objects tool of this game, really. Excuse you. Thank you. Yeah, I think that looks fine. And then we'll do the same with these. Just boop, do. I know I'm making more work for myself because I'm now going to have to change the color of these, but I think this will work. And then maybe I could transform you and just fit you in like that. Excuse you. Why don't you stay where I put you, you little shit? Let's get our beautiful wood out, copy that style, and then plonk it on the rest of them like this. Oh, she's stunning. She really is. Now we need to bring out some of these, don't we? So, that's the timer, and that's like the temperature of the sauna. The sauna? The sauna. We're going with that. Is it bad to put that above the cows? I think it is, actually. It needs to be here, wouldn't it? So if I flopped you to there, and you, once again, making work for myself because I will go in and change these colours after. And I'm going to bring a little bucket in here as well. Get your bucket out as far as I'm concerned. In fact, I'm going to put it near here. I think this would be one of the ones that just do it automatically, but I'm still going to bring this out anyway. And a ladle. I'll maneuver that in just a second. But first, let's change the wood for you. That looks nice in that colour. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Oh, copy the style of that and plonk that. Can I do it on these as well? I can, look. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, yes. That is the bastard ticket right there, my loves. It really is. I'd also like to get another one of these lights and pop you here now. What height are you? There? No, you're definitely on that line. Okay. Right, get there. Stunning. Oh, she's stunning. Yes. One sauna, my loves. I wish we could make it work and sit down and get naked and look at our character naked. What? Who said that? Who said that? Honestly, it's very rude, that. Very rude indeed. Right, so now I've got to try and fit a shower, a toilet, and a sink in here. Can we do that? I think we should have the shower around here. That's what I'm going to do first. Let's get a shower out. I think we're going to go for this shower here. Oh, I'm trapped. And then I'm going to move you all the way along. Just make this into a bit of a wet room, really. Again, need to change the styling of this. We're going for black. I don't really like that in here, I don't think. Let me just see what the others are like. I mean, they're all pretty nice, but I do think it needs to be more modern. That is probably the most modern one, but it's just a bit chunky. That one's a bit better. We'll go for that one. Okay. And then the base. Do I want to bring some black accent in here? No, I want to bring... Oh, I can't use the wood. Oh, that's a bit shit. We have got a custom color thing now. I didn't even know that this was the thing. Is this newly added? So we could go for a darker brown that way. There we go. I'll add that one in. Let me see what that tone looks like in here. Yeah, it kind of fits. I'm happy with that. Now, oh, that door's going to have to open the other way. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to put it right over to there so it's got more room. Oh, that's fine opening that way. Yeah, absolutely fine. And I could do a sink there and a toilet there, hopefully. So, a sink. Perfect sink. I've changed it all already. I think that's going to fit in quite nicely there. Let me get the toilet in first before I maneuver them. Probably going to go for a black toilet, really. Yeah, just so it matches in with everything. I mean, I could put the toilet there. Oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Let me just have a little look. Get that lid up. Imagine if there was a fresh turd in there. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I think that'll flow through a lot better having it that way. And it's only a small little shower room anyway. Yeah, I'm into that. Stunning. Let's get a mirror just above it. There, like that. Stunning bit of work. And I think a towel rail and a toilet roll holder. Now, the loo roll was a bit of a squidge. It was. It looks a bit weird there, but we're going for it. And I also put another little towel. Well, put a towel up on the wall there. Stunning. I'm happy with that. Lovely. We got ourselves a beautiful sauna. A wonderful gym, may I add. Yeah, wonderful. Okay. Well, that's the gym area done. Let's get in to the kitchen and dining room. I've already pulled out a couple of things in here. One of them being this bar. I thought that would be nice to have in the dining room. The dining table that we pulled out ages ago, I'm still unsure if I'm going to use that one just yet. But I haven't decided on a kitchen yet. I really haven't. And I think that's where we're going to make a start now, is on the kitchen. So first things first, let me get this place lit up. I think we're going to go for spotlights here as well. Maybe in the kitchen, but in the dining room, a different light. Yes. And then we'll make a start on the actual kitchen first. So this is the style of kitchen we're going to go for. And yes, I am putting more of that tile in, much to probably a few of you saying, no, it's too much. No. So we're going to go for this kitchen, which is the Scandi one. The Scandinavian. I just think this would fit in quite nicely. I'm going to do drawers, I think. So let's do one set there. I'm going to put the oven here. So maybe getting the oven out would be a good way first, wouldn't it? What's the difference between these two? I never really know. We're going to do the oven there. Stick with those drawers. I'm going to pull them straight across. And I think I'm going to do a smaller version over on this side. Maybe this one. No, I don't like that. I think maybe a cupboard, actually. A cupboard and a drawer at the top. Beautiful. And then we're going to go across here. Now, we do need the sink to match in with this. So there's the sink. Let's get that in first. Let's get those drawers back in. We're going to do you to there. I'm going to move you along there because I'm going to do an under-the-counter fridge there, I think. The fridge is smaller. So we've got the fridge and a dishwasher. There's the dishwasher. Stunning bit of work. So if I can pop you there. I think what I'm going to do is move the sink to there now. Yeah, that'll be fine. What is this one? Is that the fridge or the dishwasher? That's the fridge. So let's move the fridge across. Put the dishwasher there. Beautiful. Move the fridge across again. And then finish it off with another drawer. And then I'll do another cupboard like we did at that end. Cupboard and a drawer there. Like that. Okay. Right, now here is the styling we're going to do. Let me get you on everything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stunning, stunning, gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the handles. I do think that they need to change. I think maybe no handles at all. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's get them on everything. I just wasn't feeling it. Not feeling the vibes of that. I think it'd look better plainer like this. Much more modern. Yeah, lovely. Now, I would like to do a hob, but I think we can do that on some kind of island. So I'm going to put the island in now. And I think I'm going to go for cupboards for the island. So if I can get you to there, you to there. I think I'm just going to do 3 plain ones like this. Let me see this. Maybe a little bit further over, just a smidge. Just so the hob is near the oven itself. Yeah, that's better. That fits in gorgeously. So let me just duplicate that onto there like that. And then we need to change the countertop, don't we? Like this. I might go curved with it. No, I'm not. I'm going to go flat. Oh, yes. And then flop you onto there like this. We've got cupboards around this point. Bob's your uncle, get your boob out. Yeah. And I think those spotlights, where I've put them, are in the perfect place as well. I've just lit it a bit better for you, lovely, so you can see a little bit better. It's still quite dark on my other monitor, so that's probably what you're seeing. Yeah, I'm into that, and I think just a nice plain row of cupboards along the top there. Oh, look at us getting this done and being amazing all at the same time. We are lucky. Not that, but that. Right, okay, so I'm going to do... Is this in the middle? No, that is. You to there. Do we have an extractor? Not from what I'm seeing. Would it be called a hood? Oh, here we are. Oh, they're only like... They're not ceiling ones, are they? No, they're kind of wall-mounted ones. I'm just going to pretend that this is one of those posh ones with the thing in the middle. You know what I mean. The little vent on the side. Yes, stunning, gorgeous. Let's crack on. We're going to do hanging cabinets now. In the Scardy. These are the new ones, by the way. I'm not a fan of them. Absolutely not a fan of them. Right, just this plain one like this. Stunning. Yes, this is what I want. And then I'm just going to put it all the way along. Boop. Let me see how much we can actually get in here first. Let's go to there. 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 Oh, you bastard. Move you along then to there. Is that enough space? There we go. Yeah, gorgeous. Right. And then get the wood on these points. Oh, yes. That's nice. I like that. Oh, isn't that swish, loves? Very swish. Yes. Okay. So, again, I'm keeping it minimalist, so I don't really want too much out on the sides. But what I would love is a coffee machine. If they've got a decent one that looks nice. Not coggy. Coffee, Aiden. I mean, this one's quite nice if I painted it a completely different colour. Again, we're going all black. Everything's just like black, black. But I'm trying to fit it in with this styling. Yeah, I think we could do a coffee machine. Was that a coffee jug I saw? Oh, that one's a bit better, isn't it? No, I'm going to go for this one because I think that'll slot on there, won't it? Yeah, look, stunning. Not in that colour. There we go. And just pop you on there. Yeah, it's a bit wonky, please. Thank you. There we are. Okay, yeah. Do we have chopping boards? Yes, we do. These ones. Okay. Well, obviously, we're going to be changing that wood tone. How big is this anyway? Oh, I wanted it bigger than that. Oh, we've got a different one down at the bottom, look. They're all quite small. Never mind. Yeah, we'll do this one. I was going to put it up against the wall, but I think I kind of prefer it like that, to be honest. And that is enough. Yes. We're just going to pretend the bin is in there. I don't want a bin on show. We have got a fridge, a dishwasher, lots of storage. What we need now is some bar stools, don't we? So I'm going to put in some bar stools. Oh, and look at these bar stools. I think I'm going to use these. Shall I do 2 or 3? I'm going to do 2. I think 3 might be a bit too crowded. I think the mustard colour actually looks quite nice in here. Yes, I do believe it does. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I'm into that. I really am. Very much am indeed. So let's get a dining table in here. I got rid of that other one because it just looked a bit too small. So I don't know what size dining table to actually put in this area. But let's have a look. Let's have a look together as well. Tables, dining tables. I want it to be big. Oh, how big are you? Oh, that's huge. Is that a bit too big? Oh, that is the perfect mid-century dining table though, isn't it? Oh, oh, I've got itchy bloody nose. See, my nose is telling me what's up. It's saying, yes, that is the ticket, but it's very big. Let me put it down and just have a little walk around. I don't know. I do like it. What about you? Oh, you see. Oh, actually, imagine this in that dark minge. I think in the dark minge it'd be lovely. I just think that one's just a little bit too big for this space. It's a lovely table. I think this one would just fit in this space a little bit better, but still keep that same style in. Yeah, but I'm going to put it nearer the fire, like there. Let me see this. Oh, that is nice. I don't want to put it directly like there, or directly in front of the fire, which is what, there? Do I? No. No, I don't. It just limits the space a little bit too much then, especially when we're putting chairs around it. So let's just put it a bit more offset, and I'll centralize it to the island, but I'll also centralize it, Liza Minnelli, I'll centralize it using a light, a pendulous light. Yes. Okay, right. So my thoughts were high gloss wood. Is this new? Is this a new texture? I don't remember seeing that one. It might not be, but... And for the top, we're going to go for the same wood as well. I just think that would just look smashing. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, that's made me incredibly moist. I think what I want to do is see what new armchairs they've got then. Is that armchairs? Chairs. Oh. I'm not really seeing anything new here. Oh, is that the new matching one? Oh, do you know what? I think we could use that. Not in that, obviously. Now, just out of curiosity, is this like a 8-seater? We're going to keep it as a 5-seater. Let me just see these chairs. Are they a bit too much? They're very they look like they're ready to run, don't they? But I think, oh, maybe. Let me just see about any others. I think this might work a little bit better if we take it darker just a little bit. I just think those ones there are just a little bit too much. It's the lean for me. Yeah, but I would like to change this style. So let's see what we're going to be working with. No, I still think these are the wrong chairs as well. It needs to be wood. And I'm going to go with these. The Cozy Rosies, they're called. Cozy Rosie. Yeah. Yeah. That's the vibe. That's what I wanted. Just nice and clean and matching and gorgeous and stunning and all of the things. We're going to tuck these chairs in. Kind of wish the chairs... No, I don't actually. I was just about to say I kind of wish they'd slot automatically, but I wish like when you put something like this down and you wanted to move this table now, the chairs stay with it. That's the thing I would like to see. Yeah, I like that. Let me just see. Oh, yes. That's the ticket. And do you know the light that I want to use? It's the one that I've put over this dining table. And I'm going to keep it that low as well. So let's bring this one out. And I hate trying to find the right spot for this, but let's give it a go. I love that, and I love it at that height as well. I think it's got a bit of impact. And I like that. Oh, well, into that. Lovely job. So we've got this little bar area here. I need to make sure. Well, the door does open that way, so it doesn't really matter where this goes, to be honest. If I could pop you there, I would also like to get in some of these lamps that I've used in here. Do I want to use them in here? If I can, like, flop you to there. No, you need to be up just a little higher, like there. And then it was 3 away. So, there? Question mark? Oh! Oh, I love that. Yes. Yeah, and a bit of art. We haven't put any art up on the walls yet here, have we? So, not that. Ooh, not that. Not you. So let's get this in. And let's see what we can put here. A picture built in with some of these art pieces. Something's telling me that this is AI. I've got a funny feeling that all of these pictures here are AI, which, well, I know everybody's got their thoughts on AI, but I think we need to go something like this. Oh, yes. Oh, that's quite a nice size. If I moved the lamps along a little bit, I think we're on to a winner. Oh, yes. Look at that. Right. You, my loves, are going to be whiffled along just a little bit more. In the same position, but around about to there. Oh, I'm for it. I'm fucking for that, I tell you. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. I think we need a plant on this table, and I would also love a plant maybe down here by this window. I'd love to bring in another another fiddle leaf. I hate the word fiddle. Ugh, it just sounds a bit pervy, doesn't it? Maybe I should bring them back before we end this, actually. Let's get a plant up here first. Oh, she's a bit big. That's a bit better. Get this in the middle. Where's the middle here? I think it's here, isn't it? Yes. Oh my god, they got monsteras now. Is this new? I think it is. Well, we're getting a monstera in. A few of you have asked how my monstera's getting along as well on Instagram. She is growing beautifully. She really is. She needs to be repotted because she's just a little bit too big for her pot at the minute, but she is growing beautifully. And she is loving my living room bay window. She really is. Yeah, I think a little spider plant looks quite cute there. Now, I'm interested to know, have we got a bigger monstera? Tall. Oh, really? What about very tall? Oh, I'm annoyed. So they're only in this? I'm annoyed at that. I won't lie. I wanted a big monstera. I'm going to match in the colour of that and pop it on that. Let's just twirl it around a bit. There we go. Oh. Let me see that from the outside. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. It is hanging over the edge slightly, but I'll perfect that. Don't you worry. Well, there we go for today, my loves. I'm going to get the real lighting out. I still need to put some light switches and stuff in here, but that's exactly how I wanted it to be. It really is. Oh, look at that. It's very mid-century. Very mid-century indeed. I'm floating around here. There we go. But yeah. So next time we're coming out, we know what we're doing. We've got these rooms. We've got the big bathroom. We've got the big bedroom. And we've also got the office and this area to furnish. And then we're going to be done. So that's what's going to be happening. Yes, it is, no doubt. But yeah, this is where I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching, my loves. Leave me some lovely comments down below. I'm going to be back with this next week, the final part of this sandbox moment, before we float on over and do something festive. I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, leave me some lovely comments down below, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more Town to City. Goodbye.